We are your lungs. We love to keep your body going. We provide the oxygen to...
Hello guys, welcome back to the Science for Kids channel. Today, we're playing around with the lungs. So, if you tend to like this video, please subscribe. It's free, and if you don't like me anymore, you can always unsubscribe. Enjoy the video. So, have you ever wondered what happens after we breathe? I'll show you right now. This is a lung. How does the air travel in our body? One of the main reasons that we are alive is because we breathe. What gas do we breathe in, and what gas do we breathe out? I mean, it should be quite obvious by now. So, we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. Quite obvious. But if you don't know, well, it's okay, you just learned. When we breathe in, the air goes in through our nose or mouth, down the trachea, this is the trachea, and into our lungs. This is called the respiratory system. It's very important for any living creature to survive. I'm not going to go into the details because it's a bit complicated. It's a pig's lung, but it looks like a human lung. If it really were a human lung, that'd be messed up. This is the larynx. This big thing is the trachea, but you should not confuse the trachea with the esophagus, which is the more meaty bit on the side. The food goes into the esophagus, and the esophagus should go down to the stomach. But this is the trachea. This long, big tube. It's full of cartilage, and it reaches the lungs. The human lung, or in this case a pig's lung, will have two parts, the left part and the right part. It feels very spongy and very soft. Let's see what happens when we pump air into the lung. We've clamped this big tube, and we have a balloon blower, but this is going to be the air. Now watch carefully. Look at the lung. Let's have a zoom in on the lung first. So this is the lung. Nothing special. But if we pump in air, you'll see what happens to it. This is what happens when we breathe, but a bit slower. Now I'm going to push it down and see what happens. Oh my gosh, look how big it's getting. Now let's see what happens when we keep pushing air into it. Will it explode? Well, I sure hope so. So the lung did not explode. Unfortunately. But fortunately for us, since the lung did not explode, we can do the dissection. But before we do that, I want to make a lung balloon. How hard is it to blow up? Stupid lung, just blow up. Why is this lung not blowing up? Rude. The first part of dissecting a lung is to cut the esophagus, as I will be doing right here. It's also going to be very hard to cut with normal scissors, so you have to use dissection scissors. Also, remember not to do this at home, because it's very dangerous to use dissection tools. You might cut yourself, and you cut yourself because these are very sharp. One wrong move and you're dead. First, we will remove the esophagus. Then, we'll cut down the trachea until we reach the main bronchus. I'm cutting until I reach the bronchiole. This is where I can find the alveoli. Alveoli are tiny little stacks in our lungs that take up the oxygen we breathe in. Can you see the air inside from where we pumped air into it? Isn't that so cool? I think I've done everything I need to tell you. So, you should know about alveoli, the trachea, the lung position, and a bunch of basic facts. Before we end, just want to tell you, the lung has 300 million alveoli. That's 2 million times my subscriber count. Aww. Can you please subscribe? If you like this video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, don't subscribe. But if you don't like the video, also please subscribe because it's free, and if you don't like me anymore, you can always subscribe. Yep, outro done. Bye.